Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aisha Man, and I'm going to present to you the code for an employee database using a form and an SQL server. I used a number of buttons, labels, and text boxes in the following form. The test connection will establish my connection to the database. The text boxes will take my ID, name, and salary. The buttons will insert, update, and delete a specific data record into the database. I'd like to show you the backend. The first button, which is a test connection button, will establish my database connection. Using a try-catch block, it's always easier to handle exceptions at runtime. The second button, which is my insert button, will insert a specific record into the database according to my choice and display a message box which will show that the following record has been updated and inserted successfully. The second button, which is the update button, will update a specific record corresponding to the ID that I provided into the database. It also shows a message box which will display that the database has been updated successfully. Otherwise, an exception will show at runtime. The fourth button, which is my delete button, it shows that the specific record corresponding to the ID that I provided will be deleted from the database. Since I was already testing out my code, I had used the ID as the primary key. Let me show you that first. Here is my ID, name, and the salary. Since ID was auto-incremented, therefore the current ID is 5. I would like to run my code and show you how it works. Firstly, I'm going to establish a connection to the database. There you go. Since I had already inserted one and it's auto-incremented, therefore I'm just going to write another record, provided salary, and I'm going to press the insert button. There we go. And let me just refresh this. And here we are. This is what we updated. Now I'm going to test my connection again, and to update that specific record, the ID is 6, and I'm just going to edit the name. And display a different amount of salary. And I'm gonna update that record. There we go. Just to double check it's been updated. And here we are. To show you the representation of the delete button, I'm gonna connect my database again. I'm gonna delete a specific record. If I want to delete this record, I just have to provide the ID. I press my delete button and it shows the query, and there we go. Refreshing my database again, and here we are. The record's been deleted. Thank you for watching my tutorial. Take care. Allah Hafiz.